Hello, this is me, and this is a bit of a different video for me. I'm not playing video games.
Bye! We'll miss you,
You earn my respect. I'm not voice acting. I do things on my own, and that's just how I like it. I don't need anyone else to get by. But sometimes, I'm not making a remix of a Gamer Goku clip.
How the fuck you do that? I'm a Saiyan. Oh no! My name is Kakarot. I'm the one you hear scream a lot. Call me Goku, because that's my name.
Instead, I want to talk about this one YouTuber that, when I found him, it changed my life.
So get your face right.
That's the guess. What?
Are you serious?
I
think I'm closer than you?
But what does Scott think?
Who the f is this guy?
Adventure games are intriguing to get completely submerged in. Shooters I'm awful at. They can be a blast.
Get to the f***ing Xeno sh**!
Kak Wozniak. That's his name. In all seriousness, Scott Wozniak. You may know him as Scott the Woz, Scott Stash, Scott Snippets. You may know any of his channels. He is the funniest YouTuber I've ever seen.
Objection, Your Honor, I'm mad!
Get the f out.
There's never been another YouTuber where I laugh as much as I laughed as when I watched Scott. Did that make sense?
No!
The only YouTuber who I can think of right now that comes close to matching that level of is Corey Kenshin,
Unhand me, you troglodyte!
who hasn't posted in over a year. Yeah, that's all. His videos, they follow a different flow. They range from long to short, you know, most videos do, but these days his videos have been longer because he's taking a different approach. He's going more for quality over quantity, which is insane considering how good his other videos were. Even when they were coming out weekly, those videos were still way better than the videos that take me weeks to edit. Like that Princess Peach Showtime video, that doesn't even touch Scott's worst video. He's a great guy, man. I just find him like inspiring, yo. If you watch my channel, if you're not new, then you may see that I have a border on my videos. I put it there in December 2022 because of, first of all, that's when I really got into Scott, even though I've been watching him since 2020. We'll get into that a little bit later. I put the border there because of a lore reason that got more and more explained as the channel went along, but it wasn't really explained in detail because I have like a long skit coming up that the border is gonna play a part in, so I'm not gonna talk about that too much. But I have a border. The outro is literally his outro as well. I make like thousands of jokes about his jokes in my videos. Like I'll reference Gex.
Totally not Gex.
Or I'll say, pump the brake speed racer, no but religion in my TikTok. I feel like I've made that reference, but I cut it out of a video without realizing. I'm not sure. I need to watch back and find out if I actually did put that in. I'll be pissed if I didn't, because I remember the application was funny. His video style and video humor is a little different to what you may see on YouTube.
Really?
Obviously, he's inspired by James Rolfe. You may know him as Cinemassacre. He was one of Scott's biggest inspirations, and you can tell. He started his channel off with I believe it was a school project, the internet and you. I feel like I'm yapping here, bro.
Well, that's because you're right.
I don't know why I'm trying to give y'all a YouTube history on Scott. Y'all know him. You probably do. He's pretty big. I hope you do. If you don't, get to know him. He's great.
Get to the f***ing Xeno sh**!
What I'm really here to talk about is why I think Scott is the best YouTuber of all time. Not only is he funny, dedicated, smart, I think. You know what? He couldn't mod his Wii. I don't think he's smart. No. He looks out for the community. Like his charity events. You know how a lot of YouTubers, most of them, they'll have like merch, some really cool designs, like y'all see Daryl Maze's designs, those designs fire. The difference between most other YouTubers and Scott is that Scott's merch is only ever made for charity events. He never sees a penny from any of the money he makes from the merch. And he goes above and beyond. Like every year it gets better. Like when he made the mysterious game of criticism, or Deuteronomy for the Sega Genesis, where he got Super Nintendo games and Sega games, and he puts them in a case, but he puts his custom-made logo on top, and then ships them out to people in like this box with like a ton of other stuff in it. It's really cool, honestly. I wish I could get it, but like I'm broke. And when he makes those update charity or bonus event videos, he's always like outright about how much everything costs and the fact that not all the money is going to charity. But he's also upfront about the fact that he's not making any money from it, which I find is admirable. The fact that he's doing something that requires so much effort, especially with how above and beyond he goes. Like with his newest one, he made trading cards, and he made QR codes on the trading cards that linked to 50 plus videos that he recorded with so many other people, which weren't even like exclusive as well. They've been coming out over time, so not everyone's that gate kept from the videos, which is really cool. I really like those videos as well. Cause you know, there's Scott on Scott Stash, by the way, not on his main channel, Scott Stash. Which Scott Stash is just like he's beautiful. Scott's main channel has like a lore storyline, so on his second channel is where you find more traditional-ish videos where he does weird stuff with his friends and other like bullcrap. I'm just sad more people don't watch those videos, honestly.
This is one of the best things to happen in North America.
More people watch is like sit down on the carpet, which is actually the table with the carpet on top of it. Scott, you son of a gun! They watch those videos more, and yeah, I get that. Those ones, they're more Scott, but I wish more people watch these videos with his friends, because those are my personal favorites. Those are hilarious. Especially Dominic. Dominic is hilarious on Scott Stash, man. Him and his opinions, like it's 2024, Dominic. You can't have opinions. So yeah, back onto the charity things. It's a huge waste of time.
I have been legally advised to stop there.
Well, I don't mean that like, oh, you shouldn't do this, man. You're wasting your time, buddy. I mean, like, the amount of time he's wasting doing that one thing just for him to ensure that he sees no money from it is one of the things I aspire to be. I'm never gonna make merch unless it's like for a charity thing like Scott. I'm never gonna make merch. I'm never gonna make a Patreon. I'm never gonna make a join, PayPal, link any way for you guys to send me money or anything like that. It's like Scott isn't doing that. Because I personally wouldn't feel, first of all, I wouldn't feel good letting my fans send me money. I'm not shaming anyone who does do that. You know, sometimes you're in a rough place and you need help, and you know you want to feel support or something like that. I'm not shaming anyone who does it. That's not me. But personally, I just wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. So Scott not doing it makes me feel way more like, yeah, okay. I wasn't gonna do it anyway, but hell yeah, brother.
Maybe.
There's also the Wazzies. It is a live event happening in Chicago at the Vic Theater on July. Oh, it already happened. I didn't go to it because I don't live in Chicago.
I have been legally advised to stop there.
Like, how am I gonna get there, dude? I'm pretty sure I had school that day as well. Like, I had an exam, GCSEs. Scott's the only YouTuber I know. Like, obviously not the only YouTuber I know who could do that, but the only YouTuber I know who would do that and make it as fun as possible. I'm intrigued though. I wonder what it was like. It's past the due date. It's 19th of July. It's already happened. But like, I saw him posting his Twitter picture of him playing the Clubhouse games on the theater screen. I'm at a coach. Since we're talking about Scott being a W human being, let's talk about the Make-A-Wish video. A kid from Make-A-Wish requested a video from Scott. His name was Zach, I believe. He just wanted a short video about one Skylanders game, I believe. And Scott went out of his way to make a 50-minute video on Toys to Life games and included Zach in the video. If that's not W freaking human being of the century, I don't know what is. Let's give that man an Oscar. Yeah. I found Scott in 2020 because of Nathaniel Bandy. Nathaniel made a video about Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival around the same time that Scott made his Dark Age of Nintendo. Scott was in the comments like, "I'll call my lawyers on you. Watch your back." I was like, Scott made a video too? Let me go check it out. And I just subscribed. I didn't really watch him back then. I watched his Christmas special that year, the RPG guy. Fast forward a year, I watched, well, not a full year, but sometime, and I watched his 3D Classics line video from the 3DS. Even though I liked that video, I put him down for a while until December 2022, when I was sick with the flu. And I was just circulating between Nathaniel Bandy and Nathaniel Andy. Yeah, variety. Before I think Scott had posted like on a Tuesday, I believe. I watched the video. I was like, I haven't seen this guy in ages. Let me just watch it. And I was like, yo. So I started circling between him and Nathaniel, and then it just became Scott. Some would call me a late bloomer. My Wozniak senses were awakened, some would say. Or should I say my spider sense? Because he looks like every Peter Parker can buy.
Guess who's pissed?
So yeah, to wrap this up, basically, I'm just saying, The reason Scott is my favorite YouTuber is because he's a kind-hearted soul who's absolutely funny and just a national treasure, and honestly, we don't deserve him, so thank you, Scott, for infecting me with that gosh dang border. We'll see you next time.
You deserve a break, a game is a game, and try to ignore that built-in sense of shame. They can't all be Call of Duty, so squint your eyes, swallow your pride, and don't you dare be snooty.